Didn't see people with disabilities until I was forced to. Having a child with a wheelchair, you don't see those people in society until you're one of them. My name is Mark Robert. I have a wife named Kelly and a son named Mitchell.
Who's taking Mitch to therapy?
Yeah, thanks, bud. You're gonna drive? He is non-ambulatory. He is non-verbal. He has epilepsy. He has a bunch of stuff that are stemming from a rare genetic disorder. Mitch is very sensory-oriented. So he really likes things that move. He also really likes close connections with people. He's just a really affectionate kid. He was 8 months old. I had him sitting on my lap at our old house, and he started making a noise. It was like he was coughing. We went down to Sick Kids Hospital, and basically the entire planet for us flipped upside down. The worst things you could ever imagine are running through your head because you've just been told that your child is not going to do the things that any child that you know is going to do. Stabilize your core, okay? I saw a video of a child walking in this machine and I kind of went, what is that thing?
It's hard to come forward and ask people for help.
I found a device that will make his legs move in a functional way.
Athlete, everyone!
Thankfully, the rest of my community backed me. It was a liberating experience for one to be able to acquire this thing for my kid. An exoskeleton is a machine that helps an individual take steps who wouldn't be able to take steps on their own. Being able to do something that you have been told by numerous people was never going to happen. He is a much stronger child than he has been. I measure it in the way that he's able to function in society and doing things that he couldn't before.
I'm William Chernikoff with the Toyota Mobility Foundation. I'm here today visiting with Mitchell, Mark, and Kelly because there's no substitute for empathy when you're trying to really create human-centered solutions. Looking at the device, seems like you've put on quite a few kilometers.
And you can see he was taking quite a few they were smaller steps sessions, or 400 or 500 steps. We were able to kind of build the session going higher and higher.
Just like any exercise machine.
Exactly. You always got to raise that bar a little bit higher.
We're so glad to welcome you to the Mobility Unlimited Hub Partnering Forum. That's rolling too. So I'm here at Mars Discovery District, which is one of the world's leading innovation hubs in health and tech-related sciences. Toyota Mobility Foundation is a Japanese nonprofit that identifies and helps solve pressing mobility challenges for people around the globe. Through our collaboration with Mars, we built an ecosystem that nurtures talent. We help move startups and their prototypes to fully develop products that can make a real impact. Mars's role in this Mobility Unlimited Hub is our key collaborator. They've been an important part in helping convene and build this ecosystem. Trexo is one of the organizations in our cohort that we are helping them scale their groundbreaking approach to mobility. Our cohort includes ChioCare, which has engineered an advanced powered wheelchair, Action Mobility that developed a lift device disguised as a rollator, and Braze Mobility, which has created blind spot sensors to enhance safety for wheelchair users.
One of the impacts that this has had is actually getting people more confident to get out and do more.
The purpose of this ecosystem is to empower and nurture these startups so that we can achieve that ultimate goal of active mobility in an inclusive society.
In a perfect world, my goal is for him to be happy. Exercise is absolutely one of those things for his physical well-being.
I love seeing how those solutions to those problems make society better.
Let me back up with the string. Okay. All right, help Mom send it up. The greatest gift that Mitchell's given me is love. You can be given $30 million and that doesn't give you a company that's going to give your kid legs. There's winning the lottery and then there's that.